after measuring everything, I realized that if I just take this shelf out here and that shelf down there out that's on the server case, it'll fit all of the octos just fine standing up. So what I want to do now, my goal is actually just to clear off all of these shelves. So basically these 5 rigs and then those CPU mining rigs. Now I'll probably end up stripping the CPU mining rigs down to frames too. I don't know if I'll do it just yet, but we'll see. I'll probably do a video on that on another day. But anyway, the first thing I want to do is I want to get these, and these are my last 3060 Ti's. So one at a time, I'm going to unplug the rigs and pull them out. I don't really want to turn the whole farm off at once because it would just be wasting time that I could be mining that I won't be. So we'll just start doing it one at a time. So first we're going to shut this one down. And then once this one is shut down, we're going to let it cool down for a few minutes. We're going to take this one off and we're going to strip it down to parts while we do the GPU, while we pull out the GPUs. It'll be kind of like a 2-for-1 thing. So, and I'll go over what I'm doing with all those parts at another time. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so we have the rig brought in to the regular let's start adding this. So we brought the rig in to where I normally test things. And sometimes I build rigs here. I'm actually going to disassemble this rig here right now. I'm going to get all the GPUs out, put it in the octominer, and then I'm going to just strip this thing for parts and start organizing it again as I've been doing. We've got the first 6-card rig in here, along with one additional one I had in here. And I stripped the rig out, more spare parts, more spare parts, more spare parts, and the frame. I'm going to try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, basically. Take the GPUs off a rig, put it in, and then strip it. It might make a little more downtime for my GPUs, but that's okay because I'll get it all done in one fell swoop. So I will be right back. This rig that's going down, all 3060 Ti's and a 3900X. I'm actually only probably going to half strip this rig down because I still need the CPU mine on it. So we're going to go ahead and take this rig out right now. Miner is ready to go. Now I know you OCD miners are going to hate me because there's a single 3070 in here. I have a 12-card rig that has a mislabeled 3070 like this, but it's actually a 3060 Ti. I'm not taking that rig down for a little bit as I don't have a case for it, like a server case for it yet. So we're just going to throw one 3070 in here. 3060s and 3070s overclock basically the same. 3060 Ti's, I'm sorry, and 3070s overclock basically the same, so I really don't care. Everything looks good. I'm pretty happy with the way this is sorted out. I might take a blower to it. I don't know if I even care much. Anyway, I'm gonna set close this one up and call this one done. And what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna get 3 of them done tonight, or try to get 3 of them done tonight, and set up the shelf where I can get these going. So I'll be right back when I have another one close to being done. You know, these octominers, I forgot how many screws they have. I basically have to unscrew all of these, so 24, plus I got to get the bar off, and then, you know, you got to get the SSD out. It's quite a little bit of prep time, even though these things are in tip-top shape. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice that they're in good shape, and they're definitely higher quality server cases by far than the other ones I'm using, but unscrewing and screwing in all the screws is definitely annoying. I think I might get an automatic screwdriver one day. This is the last rig I'm going to break apart tonight. This will complete octominer number 3, and I'll get those 3 set up. And I have it where I don't need, I can run everything else for the night and for probably a good bit of tomorrow, as I think I'm going to be busy. So we're going to try to get these up, and we're going to get this rig taken apart. As you can see, there is a lot of spare parts, and yeah. So we're getting that done at the same time. We're trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And let's go ahead and get these taken apart. And I'm going to probably disassemble this rig. There's a good chance I might actually keep this motherboard and this power supply on here, because I have a plan for another build. I don't know. We'll see. I might actually just take this apart and we'll figure it out later. It's not a big deal. So let's go ahead and do this now. Well, the third octominer and the last one I'm going to do for the night is done. I'm going to close it up, and then we're going to get them turned on, and we're going to move the farm around just a little bit tonight and The plan is to finish the rest of it either the next day or the day after. So the plan is for now to temporarily move that 40 series rig up here, and then we're going to remove this shelf, and we're going to take these out and probably just put them up here temporarily. Now I'm going to put both of these PDUs up here, and then I'm going to see what they're actually powering and probably redo some power, and we're going to do that right now. Now I do want to spread out the rigs a little more, and I might actually get another PDU for that empty circuit over there. I just have to figure it out and see what my funds are like, because I'm pretty sure I'm broke now in terms of what I can buy on octominers. So we're going to go ahead and turn this off, move it, turn these off, just throw them on the floor for now, and we're going to just start unplugging stuff and moving stuff around. So I'll be right back. Well, I moved everything around. I'm going to take that shelf out. I've got a lot of cables. I thought I needed to buy some. I definitely don't need to buy some. And this is another benefit of putting these octominers in. I'm actually going to end up with a lot more just parts to move stuff around on. So let's go ahead and get this off. Basically, I have like a 2-3 inch clearance if I just get rid of this shelf. I don't really think I'm going to put it back on right now. I'll just store it for now and see if I need it. And the plan is to kind of do the same thing on this side, tomorrow or the next day. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. I was actually thinking about it in terms of, like just stability of the shed. I should probably just leave these 3 in here and just remove this one and that one and just slot the octominers in. So I'm going to go get an octominer. I want to test it to see the length, and I'm worried about the way the cables are going to line up with this PDU up here. That's why I haven't strapped it down yet. So let's go ahead and go get an octominer. I'm going to put probably 4 on this one. I don't know, let me see. I'll see how long they are. Maybe I'll put all 5 on here. And, no, I'll probably just put 4 and then maybe 1 over here, because I definitely want to redo this space as well. So I'll go ahead and I'll be right back. Well, the first octominer works. What we're going to do is we're going to put 2 octominers on each one of these, and then we'll have enough to power like another smallish machine, basically this is assuming I'm on Kapow on all of them. So we're going to do 2 octos there, and then we'll probably plug that one in on this one, and this one on this one, and then we'll see if I have any more power for PDU, for CPU miners. I might have to put the CPU miners somewhere else. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I just want to get this all running because it's getting late and I need to go to bed. Mostly a success. 1 GPU on that one isn't showing up. I'll deal with it in the morning. But these 3 are done. This little area right here, I don't know. I'm probably just going to leave it for now. It's really just for the PDU, and maybe I'll put something else there. I'm going to try to set up my CPU miners right back here so I can get them mining again. And I'm really interested to see how much power that one uses back there. It's got 2 octominers. I'm going to plug that 12-card rig down there, and I'm going to start mining with it as well. And that will probably cap that circuit. And then I will put this one over here and turn it back on. And I'll get some CPUs over there. So I'll be right back. Alright, so this is done for the night. Everything is back on, so that's nice. There's nothing off. Tomorrow what I'm going to do is I will be taking that rig and this rig over here and moving it to an Octominer X12, putting it there, and then I will be taking the 40 series and combining it with the one in the garage and putting it here, stacking those 2 cases on top of each other. This one will get a server case as well. I'm probably actually going to try to make it where I can put these on this shelf actually, so I have some spare room. Like I'll probably raise this higher over there so I could like just have a shelf for server cases as well. Or even if just I put 1 server case up there, it'll probably make my life easier. Although I definitely like this little row for PDUs. So I don't know, we'll see. And then I've got a server case coming next week for that one. and then I'm still hunting for 2 more for those 2. So I'm pretty happy with it. I kept this on this server case. I might end up leaving this here. It wastes a lot of space, but with the cooler and the way I have it, I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it like back here when the time comes. We'll see. I'm really gonna like just clean this up. Look at all the wires I fished out. It's definitely a lot cleaner down here, and I have to clean up the wires too, but this is just temporary. So anyway, guys, you can see we've got quite a few more server cases, and yeah, I'm excited for this. So thank you guys for watching this half of the video. I'll show you when I have it all complete, probably in a day or 2. Crew Man out.